Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Miss Wilburn again. Today is Monday, April 27th, and today for literacy you're going to be reading chapters 9 and 10 in the book Woods Runner. Today I've done something a little bit differently. Instead of having several attachments, I just have the one Google slideshow here that you're going to click through to get to everything that you need. So your first slide will have today's date on it. This is where the next slide will be, it's going to be where my video is going to be found, which obviously you found it because you're watching it. Slide 3, we're going to start the vocabulary words. For chapter 9, you have the word fractious, and it means headstrong, hard to discipline, and unruly, and it's usually used as an adjective. Next slide, your second vocab word is abate, and this word is a verb, and it means to become less in amount or intensity. Slide number 5, you're going to be typing in true or false in each of these 4 blanks, and it asks you, is fractious used correctly in the sentences below, true or false? So you can just type a T for true or an F for false. So for instance, the sleeping baby looked fractious. If you think that is used correctly, you can put a T for true there. If you think that is used incorrectly, you can put an F for false. Now, you're going to type an X over all 6 words that could be used as a synonym. Synonym means the same for abate, and I have done one for you. Okay? I went ahead and typed an X over the word decrease. So that means you have 5 more that you need to find. So these words are halt, enlarge, decline, subside, expand, diminish, escalate, rise, increase, spread, and let up. So again, you have 5 more words to find that could be synonyms for the word abate, and you need to type an X over them. I'd appreciate it if you would use a color besides black, that way it stands out for me. Slide 7, you're going to read or listen to chapters 9 and 10. On this one, slide 7 here, if you click on this will take you to the version where you can read it. It's just the PDF. The next slide, slide 8, you can click right here and you can listen to chapter 9. Slide 9, you can click and listen to chapter 10. So it's up to you. Listen to it or read it. Slide 10, we're going to be doing a form of PEE again today. But the difference is, we normally do the point, cite your text evidence, and then explain. On today's assignment, you do not need to cite text evidence. I'm going to say that again. For today's assignment, you do not need to cite the text evidence. All that you're going to be doing is making your point and explaining how the evidence backs it up. You do not have to type out a quote from the text, okay? And you're welcome to read over this to review. This video right here is going to give you another review on using PEE and responding to text. So here's what you're doing. You're going to look at the evidence from the text and the background knowledge bubbles on slide 12 to answer, it should be slide 14, I'll change that, to answer the following questions. The first question you're going to be answering is, why do you think Gary Paulson, he's the author of Woods Runner, included Hare Buyer Hamlin in his novel? Why do you think he changed his name from Hamilton to Hamlin? So those are your 2 questions, okay? So for point 1, why do you think Gary Paulson included Hare Buyer Hamlin in his novel? You're going to complete this sentence, and I'll show you where you're doing that in a minute. You're going to type, I infer that Gary Paulson included Hare Buyer Hamlin in his novel because, finish that sentence. Then you're going to explain it. Now, in a few slides from now, I'm going to show you the evidence is already pulled for you. Okay, so you just have to make your point and then explain it. That's all you're doing. Point number 2, so you're answering 2 questions. The second one says, I infer Gary Paulson changed his name from Hamilton to Hamlin because blah. Okay, and then explain for the second time there. Let me pull down here and show you. This is a picture that goes along with this question. But here's what you have. This is an excerpt from chapter 10 that talks about this. This is the information bubble that's going to give you some background info. And this is the two questions again. So I want you to type your answers after you read this bubble and this bubble. This is straight from the text, and this is background information. Once again, you're only going to be giving me your point and your explanation. You are not going to pull any direct quotes from text. So for this slide right here, here's your first question. I've started it for you. I infer that Gary Paulson included Herr Bayer Hamlin in his novel because, so where it says your answer, just finish that sentence to make your point. Then, your explanation for point 1, you should use at least 2 sentences to explain explain right here, okay? 2 sentences at least, complete sentences. The next slide, point 2. I infer Gary Paulson changed his name from Hamilton to Hamlin because, finish the sentence right here, and then explain your point in about 2 sentences. Do not quote from text. You're just doing the P and the second E in your PEE paragraph. Okay? I hope that you guys enjoy reading chapters 9 and 10 today, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.